So make sure to check out my boy Kareem Omar. I hope I'm spelling that right, dude. I've seen it enough. Kareemomar. Really cool channel. I think that if you guys like this channel, you'll love his. So go check him out. This may be the incorrect spelling, so I'm going to leave a link in the description. Now, a couple things. I'm liking these late night talks, dude. I come here and yeah, dude, this is just a great place for me to rant. So here it is. I'm excited about this because my boy, I'm not even gonna say his name, but my buddy, we were talking and he met this new girl, right? And she messaged him, all right? She's interested and he's excited. This girl is beautiful and he has not really had, this. Y'all have these like 10-10s that we have in our life. These one-nights, you could call it, and then we get so like, oh my goodness. This is real. So it's happening and he's texting her and he told me about a text that he had and he had went to work and she texted back. She said, how was your day? And he responded with, oh, that was so sweet of you, that you would ask me that. And she responded with, yeah, I'm very caring, or I'm a very concerned person. And he was kind of like bitter towards that. He said, why would you say something like that? And then like I heard him say that and I said, well, why would you say you're a very caring person? And then it hit him. I said, dude, why would you say that and expect her to respond any differently? Because she probably thinks, why did he say that? Of course, isn't it just natural to ask how someone's day is? But he wasn't being authentic. And it made so much sense to him because he knew, really, what does this guy want? What does the guy want with the beautiful girl, right? He wants to get to know her. He wants to hang out with her. He wants to have sex with her. He wants maybe a relationship with her. Okay, so by him saying, that's very sweet of you, that's not really him, man. Because if I was to ask him, how's your day? Do you think he would text his buddy, oh, that's really sweet of you. You're very caring. No, it's not authentic. And that's one of the things that comes up when we're texting women, okay? Because when we text women, it's very different than the human interaction, all right? There is the human interaction where you seek validation from a girl, you try to get away from that and have abundance. But then when it comes to text, it's a different mindset. Our minds aren't really used to dealing with, okay, let me send this text and then I'll wait for her to respond, and you look at your phone and you're like, come on, fucking respond. You're just waiting. And if you can get to a place where you send a text and you just don't really care, because texting isn't really meant to get to know someone, okay? And I told him too, I was like, listen, man, the longer your texts are, the more anxiety you're going to have in here that the text got read or misinterpreted. That sentence, maybe she took it different than what I implied. So keep it short, man. Keep it blunt. Keep it to the point. You don't have to lollygag and keep bop. Keep this whole conversation through text when you're just getting to know someone. You want to use text to put yourself, when you have something you want to do, then arrange it through text, or better yet, call them. But it can be useful. And one of the main things, guys, in text is to not say something just so you can get a response, okay? I want to make this very clear. He did not say, you're very caring, that was sweet of you, because he really thought that. No, he said that because he wanted her to think that he is a good guy. I'm a good man, okay? By me saying this, you will think I'm a good man, but guys, it's not true because it's not authentic. Okay, you wouldn't say that to your friends, so why would you say it to a girl? I mean, that is the whole thing. We're again back to putting the girl on the pedestal. I mean, we're both equal, okay? So why not treat a woman like you would treat a regular person, like you would treat your friend? So a lot of times we go into these interactions, text, in real life, and we try to seek validation. We instantly boost the good-looking woman and put her up here, and then we act fake. We're not authentic with our words. We say stuff just so that she will think of us how we want them to think about us in her head. But really, you gotta say stuff that you like, all right? And if she doesn't like it, well then too bad. There's plenty of girls. I mean, when it comes to girls, guys, too, when you're starting dating or talking to women at a very young stage, a lot of guys get caught up on the one girl, right? But when you have, say, 5 girls that you're talking to, okay? Too many times have I seen the guy that gets so caught up with the one girl and he's holding on to her for dear life. Now, he doesn't tell her this, right? But it's through his actions that she sees this, that she is his everything, that she is needed desperately by him. Very easy to happen when you only have one girl. But say you have 5, okay? Say you have 5 girls and, you're talking to this one and then you're hanging out with this one later at night and you see this one, you get coffee in the morning, you go to the music park with this one, and then Sunday you go to church with this one, all right? The Sunday girl, right after church, she's giving you shit, all right? She's saying, oh, you just were too aggressive. All right, so you can blow her off, all right? Or say she says something mean that would normally, if all you had is her, that would really affect your mind. It would make you feel like shit and no good, and then you have to wait and try again later. But when you have 5, these other 4 girls looking all cute, looking all pretty, they're blowing you up. She's blowing you up on text. She's asking to come see you. This one's cleaning your house. So you can disregard this one and let's go talk to this one. I mean, when you have an abundance like that, guys, you are going to just feel less needy. And a girl can tell when you're needy, man. This girl knows when she's the one in your life, when you're so afraid of losing her, when you say things that aren't authentic of your true self, she's going to see that. And that's going to be a huge turnoff, especially in the beginning. Now, a lot of us like to get into relationships, and that's fine. But even in our relationships, we should still be authentic. We should still do the things, again, like the past video, that we know that we should be doing so that we can be real with this one. Women, it's important, so important that we be authentic men so they can be their authentic, loving self. Guys, it's very powerful. And especially when it comes to getting a girl, I mean, pick up. I guarantee you, any guys, the guys that you see decked out, expensive clothes, expensive shoes, and they're talking to girls and they say, yeah, I got so much game. They don't have game, man. They do not have game. These cool guys that we see on Instagram, a lot of these guys that we think are cool, they don't have the game. The true game, the true pickup. The best analogy, my buddy told me this. He's like, it's like being like you're playing with a dog. With a dog, you can wrestle with a dog or like talk to a dog goofy because you don't really care how the dog responds. The dog just responds. You don't care so much what the dog thinks. You just are having a good time, and that's what a woman wants. That's game, man. When you can have fun with a girl, when you can say stuff that it can be so pointless. I'm not going to dive into what to say, but the mentality of I do not have to always worry about impressing. I do not have to say something that I do not have to, that gets in her head and makes her think. No, right? As men, it's tough because our whole lives, a really beautiful woman does not have to go and get a guy. She does not choose the man she wants. But a guy, on the other hand, he has to, practice this whole thing that we call game. He has to learn how to talk to a woman. He has to approach multiple women. But a girl gets approached, right? But she never really chooses. She hasn't had to learn to game another man. So as guys, we have to be the one that, listen, you go out there, man, and you talk to multiple girls and you have abundance. And then you get to choose. You get to say, I want to date her. You be confident in your approach. Man, she's going to see that. I'm done talking. That's all you need to hear. Peace.